Hi Gemini, thank you for joining me. This is your horoscope for September 2016. It's really nice to be with you. I have very closely checked out your horoscope. The way I usually do my readings is I look at each day and I do that in real time while you're watching me. I thought this month about doing the forecast and I thought they don't really need to watch me doing that. I'll do that ahead of time and then give them the most relevant information that the Geminis will want to hear. So I've done that. I've got the information right here. This is the forecast for Sun sign Geminis. Please also check out the video for your rising sign as well as your moon sign that will give you extra information. Now, there are a couple of lucky days here in September which you really need to make a note of. They are the 5th of September, the 21st, and the 30th of September. Those are all magic days which are really going to serve you well. The 5th of September sees the moon in Libra in the 5th opposing Uranus in Aries in the 11th. Okay, so you'll really get an understanding about your love life and your relationships, your friendships. Any decisions that you make will work really, really well in your favor. And if there have been relationships in your life that you're not 100% on, ask the questions again on the 5th of September. Engage with those people and then take action. You will really be happy with the outcome. The 21st of September, the moon is in Gemini in your first house, in your sign, and it trines the sun in Virgo in your 4th and Jupiter in Libra in the 5th. Now again, this is a really good day to communicate with other people, to understand where they're coming from, to understand what you're saying, and to really come closer to other people and to build bridges. So we're coming out of a time here, Gemini, it seems, where you have felt a little bit disconnected or maybe isolated or misunderstood, and now you're coming back to people and you're really getting back on the same page. So it's like a return to love, a return to understanding, a return to being embraced by people in your life, and that includes new people as well. The other lucky day here, the 30th of September, the moon is in Libra. It conjuncts the sun and Jupiter in Libra in your 5th house. Now this is the best day when it comes to love and romance. Cupid is floating around you, shooting his little arrows. It's really the best day for you to go on a date. And the other two lucky days have been about building bridges and just becoming closer with people. The 30th is about romantic relationships, love, sex, passion, all of those things. So if there is a date on the agenda, it hasn't been scheduled in, choose the 30th, you will be very pleased with the outcome. Now, the astrological trends that will affect you most powerfully this month, Mercury is in retrograde in Virgo in your 4th house of family. The way that's going to translate itself for you is that family members are the kind of people who you still find there's some sort of conflict or some sort of block in understanding what they're really trying to get at. You can make this work in your favor by taking a different approach and by communicating with them in a different way that you've not tried before. It can be as very simple as the format. Rather than talking on FaceTime, you go and see them, or talking about things that you usually wouldn't, or things that you maybe hold back. Maybe you could be open about those things. Try different things. It will really work. This retrograde is actually going to work in your favor. I know Mercury is your ruler, Gemini, and it's not often that these retrogrades actually help you, but this one will help you make your relationships with family better. The usual stuff will apply, problems with emails and computers and electricity and stuff. Watch out for that, but in terms of your closest relationship, it's great. On the 1st of September, the new moon happens in Virgo, and there's also a solar eclipse on that day. Again, it's in your 4th house of family. So what do you want to achieve in your family life? What do you want to make better? Ignore interruptions, ignore maybe petty conflicts that might try and distract you. Keep your eye on the goal, and you can really make a lot of progress here. On the 9th of September, Jupiter now moves into Libra in your 5th house, and that is your house of romance, passion, and relationships. Now, this is, I can hear the little Cupid singing here, because Jupiter is the planet of good luck and good fortune. It's been in Virgo for the last year, and you may have had a very practical, diligent year. Jupiter will now stay in Libra until October 2017, and this time that we're entering now is going to look much better for you when it comes to your relationships. So yes, the 30th of September is a wonderful day, but as soon as the 9th of September hits and Jupiter moves into Libra and moves into your 5th house, your romantic relationships are going to look a lot better. So put yourself out there, take more risks, meet new people. If you're single, this is perfect for you. You can actually find someone and bring some passion and excitement in your life. If you're already in a partnership, you can reinvigorate that and bring it back to life. The full moon, the harvest moon, occurs on the 16th of September, and there's also a lunar eclipse in Pisces happening here, and all of this appears in the 10th house of career. So you will start to get these insights and these blessings of understanding, not about your relationships, which has been happening so far, but about what your career is about. What you could alter, what you're doing, where you feel you're at, what's coming up in future. Look out for the full moon. It's going to be powerful, and it's going to be the truth about your work. You know, if you're someone who really cares about animal rights and not eating meat, but you work for, I don't know, McDonald's or KFC or something, and you've blocked that off until now, the truth will be revealed to you on the 16th of September during this full moon, and it's really looking at your life. And by having that information, you can then make changes. On the 27th of the month, Pluto goes direct in Capricorn in your 8th house of institutions. And what that does is from the 27th onwards, you can really now make changes in regard to the institutions or clubs that you belong to. You know, the job situation that I mentioned, if you are working in a fast food restaurant like that, and you do have those beliefs, start making changes by the end, begin at the end of the month when Pluto does make that change on the 27th, and maybe change your employer, change the groups and the situations you belong to. You'll be much happier. Now, the key astrological themes that are going to be highlighted here for you this month, I've already mentioned love and romance. You're really winning in that sector of your life. Okay, so the beginning of the month is great, but from the 10th of September onwards, that sector of your life will be even bigger, and the greatest success and gold star that you get in your life is in the area of love, romance, and passion. Jupiter and Venus are in Libra in your 5th house. It doesn't get much better than that, okay, Gemini? In terms of astrology, it doesn't get any better. So really make the most of that. It is really amazing. It couldn't be any more positive. Now, when it comes to your career, on the 11th and 12th, you will feel a sense of real ease and comfort. That is kind of the calm before the storm, because the clarity and the reminders of what you really want to be doing and what you are actually doing, those will start to appear. I mentioned around the 16th, but that will keep going, and it will start even earlier, I think, for you. 15th, 16th, and 17th is when you will get those messages. So if, brace yourself. If you've been in denial, you may think, oh my God, what have I been doing for the last 2 years? I work for a terrible exploitative company, and I promote, human rights. Don't beat yourself up. At least you're seeing it now. And the real thing is, are you actually going to make changes or not? Are you going to stay in it? That's where, that's the real core of the situation. So, family situations as well. Focus on them during the focus on your family relationships, but remember Mercury in retrograde making things a little bit more complicated. When it comes to your personal health and your fitness, watch out for negative emotions. When it comes to your physical appearance, again, the real way forward is action. Don't ruminate about the way you feel within yourself or about your work in a different sector of your life. Do something. That is really the test here for you, Gemini. Yes, you understand now. Yes, you've got the information, but are you actually going to do anything about it? And what the forecast here, the horoscope is saying, if you actually do decide to take action, then the astrology will support you in that, and you can really make things better. Just a little aside, pets will really give you a great sense of emotional security, and they will kind of stabilize you. So if you do have pets, spend lots of time with them. They will just give you that little bit of support and a boost. And if you are looking at making drastic changes to the way you look or your physical appearance, don't do it this month. It is not ideal to do that kind of work. Okay? Really important to schedule relaxation days for yourself, spa days, days to just chill out. from the 8th to the 24th of September. Make sure you schedule those in. It's very important that you take care of yourself very well this month. And that's it. I hope you have a wonderful September. It looks very, very promising. If you would like a private reading with me about your love life or your career or your finances, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab and you can order your reading with me there. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you next month.